clairvoyant medium and psychic, and I'm going to do predictions with the Rider-Waite deck, tarot deck, and some goddesses cards and gods cards, angel cards, and a message. And this is for the month of April. Remember that these readings are not personal, but general readings. We are starting off with Aquarius for April, which is from the 22nd of January to the 22nd of February. Let's see the past. This is the last video for April. And Julia, who is recording, and myself, we are already quite tired because we are very challenged with internet at this stage. Okay, the past for Aquarius, the present for the Aquarius, the future for April for Aquarius, then what is really an obstacle, where not to go, but what to do. In other words, what is the challenge? The past for Aquarius was definitely fights, no solutions, no winnings. Please, when you have this card, which a lot of people had also in the future and the present, choose your battles wisely. Don't just get involved in I'm right, you're wrong battles. Then for the present is that actually Aquarians don't know where to go. They feel trapped. They can't see a solution. Remember that these are often the small arcana, which this card is as well, are situations that we can change ourselves. Because this is a small arcana card, and it says you can basically choose to get out of this feeling of being trapped yourself. It's not a karma card. It is an own situation. You've placed yourself by a mindset of feeling trapped and bonded into this situation. So try and be more positive. Look at solutions, not just seeing yourself as a victim to being trapped or being bonded or having no insight at all. For them to have in the future a very quick, for instance, this is a major arcana card, which means there will be a lot of changes. The wheel will turn. There will most probably be fortune. A lot of things will happen. So open yourself up to a new cycle of life, which is not something that you can avoid, but you should jump onto this cycle, which has a lot of changes and brings a lot of changes. So it takes you automatically out of your self-trapped situation and your struggles and your fights of the past into a new cycle. And mostly when you really had a downward cycle like you had in the past and even in the present, there will be an upward. So as there is night, there's always day. And as there is moonshine, there will always be sunshine. So there will always be changes going through the motions of polarity. Then what not to do at all is just putting your ideas, your thoughts on money. Look at the bigger picture, what you want to achieve in your future, how you can also be an asset to humanity or your community or your teams if you work with teams on projects or at work situations. But what to focus on as well, if you have the ability to go into a relationship, then really bring back passion into your relationship. Focus on your teamwork, on your individual partnerships, on your special partnerships. And if there's an opportunity, fall in love, then don't just look at money, but really go into your feelings, to express your feelings here and to make the first move into the feelings, the emotions, the falling in love, and not being detached from all of this and just being in your mind, but really feeling your heart here and taking a step, taking a leap of faith for love. The general card for Aquarius for the month of April is the following. Angel of Abundance. A steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. So you can put your focus on a love relationship, because as you put all your steps together and you move forward, you will have rewards. You don't have to just look at the money aspect. If, for instance, you have a new opportunity for a new career, don't look just at the salary, but look at the general package as they offer you. And then the message for Aquarius for the month of April is the following. It says, I'm responsible for my own happiness. So choose this love opportunity. Choose to do things for love and for partnership and for emotions and even falling in love. I wish you well, Aquarius, for the month of April. I'm now going to do the reading for Gemini, which is from 22nd of May to 22nd of June. Geminis are always really very busy, very restless, very intellectual. They always know exactly what's happening in the world and very much focused on knowledge and getting around and being busy, 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 busy. So let's see what is for Gemini for the month of April. Remember, this is a general reading, not a personal reading. If you want a personal reading, please go to mariettatiernissen.com. The past for Gemini, the present for Gemini, the future for Gemini for the month of April, what not to do and where to focus. The past was very much really juggling your work projects or being busy with too many things or having actually a bit of lack. So you're juggling the choices that you have because there are two coins, two options. Maybe you had two options even for work related career or calling or jobs. And then the present says there will be more than enough coins. In other words, you will have more than enough to even donate some money or to help out with a family member, and that you can trust the universe that you have enough and be thankful for it. Where in the future, there's definitely a messenger with news or a message on online or in an email or somebody phoning you with a new opportunity. What not to do is to worry. Where Geminis are very much in their minds, they become very scattered, very anxious, and then the nervous system is really very affected. So they need to not worry about things that are not real at the moment. What to focus on is more looking at the people that are surrounding you and helping you in the situation that you are. Don't stick just to the situation of lack, because there is news of a new opportunity, and the light that you see in the window behind is something to focus on. In other words, see life as a constant up and down, a constant light and dark, a constant situation of change, and that I would actually say focus on the new opportunity. Be very aware to take a calculated risk, but then go for that. Don't stick to the situation as you have it at the moment, and definitely don't over fear or be over anxious about the situation that you're in at the moment. Don't listen to too much news, because that can affect us very negatively, because the war in Ukraine and the recession worldwide and the economy in general can be like dust that settles down on you and then actually clouds your vision. Focus upon your own strength. In other words, focus on your talents, focus on your strength. Do not underestimate your strength, your worth, your self-worth, your confidence, because at the moment there is no major arcana in this deck for April. In other words, you are the maker of your own future. If there is a new opportunity, really have a good look at it. And the message here for the month of April, that is an extra message here, is the following. I can choose to change all thoughts that hurt. I want to repeat that. I can choose to change all thoughts that hurt. I will leave it at that. This is for Gemini for the month of April. I will now do for the month of April for the sign of Libra, 22nd of September till about 22nd of October for Libra for the month of April 2022. If you want a personal reading, please go to my website, marietatienessen.com. What do I need to know for Libra for the month of April? The past, the present, the future, what not to do and what to focus on. For Libra, in the past, there might have been a bit of a break, a bit of an ill feeling, or money, or stomach bug, or just some time out, where in the present you have the card of charging forward, taking complete control over a situation, and maybe being a bit too impulsive, which is not often the case with Librans, but here it shows that you actually want to charge forward with the ideas that you have, with the news that you have, with the projects that you're busy with. And in the future, it seems like you feel that you have too much on your plate. So choose carefully with what you want to move forward with, especially in your career and with your ideas. Otherwise, you will actually, in a way, boycott yourself by having sleepless nights and worrying on things that haven't happened yet. And with that, starting to procrastinate. What not to do is being in lack and scarcity and thinking that you're all by yourself, because we're never on our own. You have people surrounding you that are actually helping you. Do not forget that. Do not get caught up in your mind and just with your ideas here, or that you actually nearly fulfill your own negative expectations here by worrying too much. What you need to focus on is building a new career, building your own monetary abundance, building your own calling, your own job, working at it, maybe studying something new, because that will help you in this situation where at the moment you're maybe a bit too thinly spread after some time of rest or forced rest due to some illness. Let's have a look at the general cards and the Ascended Master Angel cards. Message for the month of April for Libra is saying fertility. In other words, be creative, be a bit more that you look at other ways, that you don't deplete yourself mentally. Also look after your mental health, that it's not too hard or too frozen or too analytical. In other words, that it actually hurts. But also look after your own nurturing, your own creative projects. Maybe start painting something or work in the garden or plant something, so that you give your other elements of your daily life a chance to recharge your energies. I feel here that some grounding, which means working in the garden or going for a walk or being in nature or having a bra in nature is quite of a self-charging way for you during the month of April, because you will have a lot of things to do. Don't deplete yourself, but build slowly but strongly at building up your career. If you would like a personal reading, please go to mariattatiennessen.com. This is a general reading. If it doesn't resonate for you, don't worry. It will not resonate for everybody. Then just move on. The general message for Libra is I'm able to replace fear, anger, and despair with love, forgiveness, and hope. I'm able to replace fear, anger, and despair in the future with love, forgiveness, and hope. And maybe the hope, the love, and the forgiveness is not present here. So balance out your life. And Librans are normally very good with that. They love harmony, beauty, and orderly living. So be a bit creative in your own home. Maybe you redecorate so that you give the other side of the brain a chance to actually recharge the batteries. This is then for April. And with this, I want to wish you well. Have a wonderful month.